Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages. You're like me, David W3802, and Matthew as well. And I'm away to solo this just to prove to Dorf that I can. Because he said I couldn't. So, fuck you, Dorf. This is to prove my point. Alright. I don't even know what the nightfall is this week, but I'm going to get it done anyway.
Good luck. Some of them are ridiculous. There are some nightfalls that just cannot be soloed, so you gotta hope this time it isn't one of them.
I know.
The Black Garden may not stay among us for long. Something has begun to repair the schism torn by its destruction. Vex now flood the garden channels to protect it. We must stop the Weavers before they seal the garden and begin to summon back its heart.
I like this place better when it's dead.
Ah, shit. It's a King's Fall one. Sniper rifles, you dancer. It's exactly what I wanted to have fighting me straight off the fucking bat. Nice! That's the first part done. And I never died.
Hello.
Quite surprised at that.
What?
I just did the first bit and I never died.
What's the nightfall?
The Gardens and backwards. The new
What?
King's Fall one.
Alright. Well, then I don't know that one.
It's not a hard one, but it has got its moments in it where you're like,
I can't remember what the hardest nightfall was.
There's a really stupid new one where you've got to defend this area at the start, and it's just horrendous. Like, if you're on your own, there's literally no way of doing it. This one,
I always remember
you can
the
do.
worst. I always remember the worst nightfall, the one that was like the least fun, was always that one that was in the bloody the Black Garden.
Oh, this is us in the Black Garden. But it's backwards.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
It's awful, it's not fun. And it wasn't introduced in the King's Fall. That was before the King's Fall, no.
Oh well, yeah, it's this one anyway.
Yeah, it's fucking awful, I hate it. It's so unfun. It's got like this shitty, like friggin'...
Well, this is with the Taken
like
in it.
Vex. It's got the Taken.
Yep.
Oh well, that is a new one then. No, the backwards garden one I want about had Vex in it.
Yeah, so is this one.
I don't mean Taken, I just mean Vex though. Like normal Vex. Like I say, it had some shitty like Nexus type boss. It was terrible.
So is this one with 3 shields. That rotate.
It's not Taken then, because that sounds exactly the same, unless they've done a Taken version of it, which
They've
means that
done
is the
a
laziest
Taken
fucking thing I've
version
ever
of
heard.
it. That's
That
what
is so
they
lazy.
Pretty much they redid every single mission, but with Taken in it.
To be
So
honest,
it's like-
why am I so surprised? That's just ridiculously lazy.
Yeah. Oh no! I
Shows
just
you how
died.
friggin- It just shows you how much. It just shows you how much effort do they put into fucking their games.
I just
Oh,
died.
looks like you got to start again.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
When you die in Nightfall, you have to start from the beginning.
For some reason I didn't there.
Well, then it's not a Nightfall. If you didn't get sent back to orbit, you are not doing a Nightfall.
I did click on that though. Weekly Nightfall Strike. I was doing it.
No, but you should get kicked to orbit when you do it.
Well, I never.
If you die, then you probably weren't doing it.
I
You're
am
probably doing the
fucking
daily
doing it,
heroic.
Matthew. You can do it. You weren't doing it, but it says right very clearly there, weekly Nightfall
Well, then why
Strike.
haven't you been kicked to orbit even though you
I
died?
don't know. I mean, you just
Well, let's
mean
just
the
start again then, because you
fucking
technically haven't
started it.
soloed it then.
Among us for long. Something has
How haven't I technically? I did have to start again because I forgot I could just look at my stream,
now flood the garden channels to protect it.
and I've had to
We
restart
must
it,
stop the weavers before they seal the
and it's
garden
definitely on the Nightfall this time.
back its
So there you go. It's the exact same one as I clicked last time, which is bullshit. Because now I've got to re-fucking do it because of you, you prick.
Not my fault.
It is your fault, Matthew. Everything's your goddamn
Nope.
fault.
I like this place better when it's dead.
You know what you could have just done? You could have just checked by going into your ghost.
Where is it saying my ghost?
Look in the bottom right of your screen. Either that
No
or it's
track
bottom left.
unable to summon, go to location. Oh shit, what are these guys doing here? Whoa! Interesting, I don't remember these guys being here last time. This is different.
Then you weren't doing the Nightfall. If it's different,
I must
because
not
you
have
weren't doing the
been.
Nightfall, then you probably accidentally went on the weekly strike instead of weekly Nightfall. Good thing I told you then now, otherwise you probably would have been wasting time.
Let me start my stream,
Why?
because I want to see that.
I'll watch it for you.
I just did. Yeah, it was. It's the exact same fucking one. What the hell's going on?
Well, if it's different, then it clearly isn't.
Vanguard Nightfall Strike. Vanguard Nightfall Strike. I don't get this. Why was it on the easier one?
The Black Garden may not stay among us for long. Something has begun to repair the schism torn by its destruction. Vex now flood the garden channels to protect it. We must stop the weavers before they seal the garden and begin to summon back its heart.
I like this place better when it's dead.
This is it this time. This is the one I was doing last. Oh shit, no it isn't. This
What the fuck?
something went really wrong last time then and didn't load up some of the things. Which I must admit was quite handy until you fucking had to mention it, didn't you, you prick?
Shut up.
Yeah, you should go back to the start and see that I was actually telling the truth. Oh, aren't you a smart fuck? Damn him! That has fucked me over this time. I want to know why it's so different. See, I never got sent back to orbit this time. Why did it send me back to orbit the first time? Why you on about getting sent back to orbit? I hate you, Matthew, so much.
What have I done? I'm just pointing out what
No,
should be
you
working, but clearly
fucked me
the
up.
Bungie don't know how to monitor their game, so they're clearly friggin' just letting it go to waste.
Why am I restarting this when I want to smoke? I want to know why at the start it says that I'm doing a weekly nightfall, but it's giving me something
The
completely
Black
different.
Garden may not stay among us for long. Something has begun to repair the schism torn by its destruction. Becks now flood the garden channels to protect it. We must stop the weavers before they seal the garden and begin to summon.
I'm having a cracker. Fuck yous.
That's kind of sad the way you said that.
I'm having a cracker!
Yeah, fuck you is what? Why the fuck would anyone care that you're having a cracker? Literally no one on the planet would give one.
Because everybody loves a cracker.
Yeah, but who the fuck cares if you're having one?
Because it makes people jealous at the fact that they don't have a cracker.
No, pretty much everyone has crackers, they just fucking buy them. And besides, most people friggin' aren't bothered about crackers.
Cracker. I like a cracker.
Okay, here we go.
This is better. This is it right now. Okay, so what time is it? Where's my pen gone? No, bad.
Oh, fuck's sake.
37 minutes in.
If I die here, I'm gonna fucking become a Nazi. What the fuck was that, David? Oh, Jesus.
A German
actually gonna
person
die, I
eating
can't
a
believe this
cracker
shit.
saying Hail Hitler.
Oh, okay. Not as funny as I thought it would be. I died. So bullshit.
Yeah, and it's level 42, which is a nightfall. Let me just double check. I don't want you saying it's not.
I hate these enemies, they're fucking terrible. Whoever designed these enemies literally needs to die. I
I'll
died.
have another cracker.
Do you have any idea how much I'm dying here? I've died in this game more than I have in the entirety of my 3 playthroughs of Dark Souls 3 combined.
Good for you, Matthew. Good for you. I'm proud of you.
I don't care what people say, this is harder than Dark Souls. Somehow.
I'm proud of you,
I have no
Matthew.
idea how, but it just is.
Combination of a shitty aim and shitty moves.
I don't have shitty aim. David, I've played... You know how much I play these kinds of games. My aim is fucking perfect. It's not that I can't hit them, it's the fact that my damage is, like, ridiculously bad, even though I have high damage weapons and high stats.
So all their enemies are OP is a selling point.
Mm-hmm.
Just like what I was going to do with Doom. Do you remember that?
Remember what?
What I was going to do with Doom?
No, I don't remember.
My 400 plus XP health. Percent health,
Yeah,
sorry.
but the difference is there, that's literally impossible. This isn't impossible, it's just really fucking hard.
What light level are you?
Level 42. I want another cracker.
Get one?
In the middle of a war here, you know, I should be thinking about crackers.
Hello.
Shut up.
Hello.
Shut up.
You shut up, Matthew. Like, if anybody actually gave a toss, they would ask.
M334.
Good for you, viewer.
What?
There's 334. Oh, for fuck's sake,
Your
eat
point?
a dildo and die. What in a cracker.
I like this place better when it's dead.
Cracker. Bunkers. For crackers.
Cool.
Right, let's pay attention now that I've had a cracker.
You should get a team. You're in the first part.
If you go back
And
and
you're failing.
if you go back and watch the beginning of the stream, you'll see that I had actually died, and then Matthew says you should have went back to orbit. So then I spent
Well,
a wee
you
while
should
going
have.
back to orbit, playing
Exactly,
about,
though,
making
you
sure I was
should
on
have,
the
you
right
didn't,
one.
though.
Maybe in the older versions, Matthew. Maybe they didn't like that anymore, so they took
Well,
it
if
out.
they've made the game easy, that's just ridiculous. It's not like the game was really hard in the first place. People say, oh, the game's hard. Well, no, you're just bad at teamwork.
Well, it's not hard. I just do it without any team.
Well, that's the point. They shouldn't be making it easier. Which they are.
But yeah, that's why I'm just at the beginning in like a half-hour stream, is because I was farting about for the longest time. I've actually been past this bit. And last time I was thinking about a cracker.
You're always thinking about crackers.
I love a cracker.
I know.
It's not hard, you're just really shit.
I never said it was hard.
No, I did.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it was
no, I
not-
never said it was hot either.
Nobody ever said Destiny was hard.
Actually, loads of people do.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe annoying for the fact that you actually need like a team summit for most of the things. Well, they try
That's
to
the
make you
point.
need a team.
Though that's generally people who say it's hard are generally the people who can't get a good team or are just bad at teamwork themselves.
Oh, I was stupid. I shouldn't have went for that heavy there. I did a really silly thing. I did probably the most stupidest move I've ever done in any game.
I like this place and everything.
If you want to talk hard, fucking this fucking game I'm playing right now
Your game just sucks.
doesn't suck, honestly. The enemies are a bit overpowered, I think. But other than that, it's an excellent game. The fluidity of the combat and the combo and that just feels really nice and clean.
I want that heavy. It's such a tease having it up there.
I forgot to have counter moves. Don't laugh at me.
No one's laughing at you
Good.
because you're not funny.
It kinda gets boring, but after you do all the weekly Nightfall, Prison of Elders and King's Fall.
Yes, I know. I've platinumed this game.
She said.
He's saying it gets boring after a while once you do the weekly and nightfall and things like that. Like I've
Yeah,
never played
mate.
this game before.
Mate, we've both played Destiny pretty much since the beginning. I came a little bit later on, but other than that, I've been here since like before the Dark Below.
I was there 12 o'clock at night, day of one release.
Yeah, we were playing it pretty much near release.
No, I was playing it at release.
Well, yeah, well you were. And I'm surprised you're not sick of it yet, honestly. Because I certainly am. I'm not.
Just been
I'm
using it to come.
basically, viewer, I'm never touching the game again, so fucking you'll not see me playing it.
It's more the fact
Unless
that
unless my friends beg us to, but I'll probably only play it for like maybe an hour or two.
there's the main problem with it is the fact that it costs a shitload for all the fucking upgrades. It's ridiculous. Updates, DLC.
It's not the only. Yeah, I was gonna say fucking the amount of money you can throw into that game would probably be
Well, I spent
rival that of pretty
£300
much
on my
any game on the
edition.
market.
I'm fucked. I am so fucked. I am so fucked. My hands are slidey because of the marge from the crackers.
Are you gonna
Okay,
buy Rise of Iron?
I already have it on pre-order. So I'll have the Galahorn Black and the Black Spada. The Gala Spada.
Why have you pre-ordered it? How much more money are you going to give them
Technically I've got to give the money.
before you realise that enough is enough?
Technically I've got to give the money to Froggy.
Well, it's Froggy's fault then. Froggy's lost at the end of the day.
He pre-ordered it for me. Well,
How the
he
fuck does he
bought a £15 thing, and like, yeah, he gave it to me.
Where does he get the money from?
I'm angry about Destiny 2 coming
not
out
working.
next year, not this year.
No, it'll be better if it comes out next year. It means I can actually spend more time on it, get things the way that people want them to be, and not fuck up like they did last time.
By the way,
putting all
which by the way is never. So
yeah, which is purely wishful thinking on my part because we know they're going to fuck up. But as long as they don't put the content online like they did last time, which was pure bullshit. You know, half your
Wait, what are we
story
talking
goes
about?
online. Destiny 2.
Destiny, yeah, well, obviously. They're making a sequel, fuck. Okay, do
Yeah.
not buy it. By any means, look, you've spent so much money on this first one and the fucking DLC after DLC. When 2 eventually comes out, which there will be DLC after DLC for it, do not fucking buy any of
I'm
it.
buying it.
And do not
I'm
even buy
buying
the
it.
game.
I'm buying it.
Why?
Because
Do
I
you
love
really
Destiny.
think it's going to be good?
No, I like Destiny. What can I say? It's just the fact that they took the content out of it. If they put the content back into it, which they should do, it would be a good game.
No, if
Even
they
you
remake the
can't deny
entire
that.
game, it will be good. They have to at this point, they have to remake the entire game.
In your opinion.
Well, did you see the way it used to look? Far
Is
superior to
the
what it is now.
Iron Galahorn gonna be a quest,
All those
or
fucking
do I
E3 videos.
have to
It's like No
port
Man's
it?
Sky.
Worse, the only way you can get the Iron Galahorn, as far as I know, is by
It's through
pre-order.
pre-order. Same with the Sparrow. You cannot get the
Yep.
Sparrow in game either without pre-ordering. Then, do you want to know why that is?
So people buy them.
Money. That's what it's always about. They don't care about your enjoyment. They just want your fucking money. If they did care about your enjoyment, they wouldn't recycle the same old shit all the time.
They're not. Dude, this is the first time they've done this, apart from if you count Halo.
I pre-ordered it, but will I forge the Iron Galahorn?
What do you mean will you forge the Iron Galahorn? No, once you get it, it'll just be a full item. You won't have to do nothing for it. Just be there. As a big fuck you to everyone who didn't pre-order it.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm hoping is that when Destiny 2 comes out, I don't start with a new character. I upload all my character data
Nope, you will.
across it.
I bet you do. Bet you have to start all over again.
I don't want that. I don't want to start all over again.
I bet it'll happen.
I don't want it to. That's the one thing that games should
Or
do
it
at
will
this
give you
point.
all your stuff, but you have to like level up as much as you did in the last one, and all the weapons and gear that you get from the previous one.
Oh,
are
you
absolutely
fucker!
utterly-
Right there, you fuck!
Alright, chill.
Oh,
The thing is,
never
if it does
seen him
carry
coming.
on, you'll probably have to do the whole grind over again because you'll need to get to like level 60 or something.
Ah,
and
wouldn't
then
bother me.
and then all your weapons and gear that are passed on to the next game are all about as useful as the Kavos stuff.
That wouldn't bother me.
Well, all your old gear and weapons being about as useless as the starting gun.
Yeah, as long as I get to keep my same light level. And shit like that.
Yeah, but you'll never be able to use them again. And your light level will be useless.
If it
you'll just
happens,
need to put
I
it higher.
will quit Destiny
And grind as
forever.
much as you have in this one.
If it happens, I'll
And
quit
instead of adding
Destiny
new enemy
forever.
types in new areas, you'll be like, oh no, you've still got to fight the Fallen. Oh, we're still on Earth. The Traveler's still in danger. We just, oh no, it's a new Fallen Captain though this time. It's a new Fallen Captain. It's a new mission, new objective.
Matthew,
And
what
there's
do
a
you
new
want from this
location-
fucking
there's a new
game?
lo-
That is
there's a new
gaming.
There's
Okay.
a new location on Earth that
You
looks
wa-
exactly the
you-
same
you
as the
wanna
other
go there?
500
You-
Fallen ships
you
you've
wa-
been through before.
You want to go there? You really want to go
What are you
there?
talking about?
Right, Metal Gear Solid. Oh, wait a minute.
okay, what about it?
I sneak about somewhere. Oh, I hide. Oh.
No, you seem to miss
Oh.
the point.
I
though.
come out-
There's
oh, wait,
different
there's a new
objectives,
boss.
There's story.
There's
There's
a
characters.
new boss.
There's
Oh.
completely unique bosses. Unique.
There
There's
is
nothing
nothing
unique about
unique.
Destiny.
in fucking
There
Metal
is.
Gear. Oh wait, you get one boss who changes himself, maybe makes himself a little bit more bionical. Oh wait, isn't that just what
No, they are
Warframe does?
vastly different.
Oh wait, isn't that just like
what are
isn't
you
that like
talking
Warframe?
about? You're talking out of your arse, man.
Dude, all games are like that. They all have a similar boss. It's the idea.
No, yeah, that's the point. Some are slightly similar. Destiny's are pretty much friggin' identical, except with like a paint change and maybe like fucking, I don't know, he's got a spiky head or something. I don't fucking know.
Well, what is the difference in the enemies in that game that you're playing just
Destiny?
now? No, that you're
Pretty
playing
much
just now.
none. There's different demons. There's humans, there's demons, there's friggin' all sorts, man.
Yeah, and this
The
there's
thing is,
the Vex,
when
there's
Destiny
the
first
Korg.
came out, everything was different, right? It was exciting. But then as they continually released new content, all it was everything done all over again except
Matthew,
very
will you
slight
just
changes.
stop bitching about it? It's getting on my tits. You do this with every single
Well, you seem to
fucking
not
game that
understand
isn't
why
a
I don't
fucking
like it.
third-person
So how many
hack
times
and
do I have to
slash
say-
game or has tits in it.
I don't care about either of those things. I just
That's-
want a good game.
But what you're asking for doesn't
You
make any
love
sense.
Destiny so much, don't you?
It doesn't
Hi,
make any
Matthew.
sense, that Matthew, what you're asking for. When you say you want different bosses, there is different bosses. They shoot in different ways. They attack in different ways. Some have shields, some don't.
The thing is,
Some
though,
have different
that's
armor.
the point. They're not different.
They are
I want,
fucking
like, to see-
different.
They need to do like unique things.
One
They
is a
need-
giant
they need
eyeball.
moves.
One is a fucking massive guy with a sword. One is a guy that you need
That
to
was
take
when it
down with
first-
rocket launchers.
That was when it first came out. Now they're all the bloody same.
because they haven't done anything updates like that. Yes,
That's
they
the
put in a
point, they're
paint
not
change.
releasing
But
anything new.
This is an old
Hi,
argument.
Hamza.
This is an
You
old
love
argument. You're
Destiny
bringing
a
it
lot,
up.
don't you?
You know,
Quit
everybody's been
complaining,
saying this.
Matthew.
Everybody's been going, oh, there's no difference in any of the bosses since day one. There's been no differences. Yeah, there fucking is. There's heaps of differences in it.
Yeah, from the start. But what my major gripe with it is, and I have to keep telling you this, is that the new content isn't different. They
But
keep
Matthew,
releasing new
the
stuff,
new
and it's not
content
new.
is
It's recycled.
It's DLC.
It's
What more do
recycled.
you want? That's what DLC fucking is. Recycled
No, it
content in the
isn't.
previous game with a paint job. That's what
We
your whole
need more
fucking.
enemies.
That's what your whole fucking Dead or Alive is. It's the same shit, just recoated. It's the same
Wouldn't
with
say Dead
Mortal
or Alive as
Kombat.
DLC. I'd say it's more microtransactions, to be honest.
Well,
mate.
okay, microtransactions, same fucking difference. It's still
No,
the
DLC
same
and
game, just with a
microtransactions are
different
vastly
paint
different.
jump. You know?
DLC is not like that.
Bosses.
Or at least it shouldn't be like that, but it is these days. So,
Right, but you're making Destiny out to be such a bad game when it isn't. It's actually a really good first-person shooter when all you've had over the last 15 fucking years is either Modern Warfare, is fucking Call of Duty or Medal of Honor.
Yep.
yeah, which is shit.
Exactly, and this is why Destiny is actually a good game, was because it was different. It wasn't just a case of go in, shoot these military guys, come out. Go in, shoot these military guys, come out. Okay,
It pretty
yes.
much is that now, though.
Yes, now it is, but it wasn't when it first came out. Now with the DLC and that, and the fact it's been out for 2 fucking years, yes, people look at Destiny like that. But that's fucking better than fucking what are your options in first-person shooters? Let's be honest.
Look, if you want a good FPS that's came out maybe in the last like year or something, play Doom. You'll enjoy it so much more.
Doom, I just find as a mock-up of fucking Call of Duty.
How can you say that, though?
Because I can.
I like this place better when it's dead.
How is it Call of Duty?
Limited storyline with a bog standard idea that's been reproduced over and over again for the
But
fourth
do you not
time.
realise that the original Doom was
Oh,
like
yeah,
that
yeah.
as well?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's a copy of a thing that is literally the
It's
same as what
only
has been on
game that
before.
has good fighting styles.
The game has advertised itself as a remake of the original Doom, and it sought to bring the fast-paced
And that's what I'm
intense
saying.
action
It's
that you
nothing
feel.
original. There's nothing original in that. You
Destiny
want
versus
original bosses.
Halo.
In fact, there was
And
no
I agree,
difference
it's
in
not
the
very
bosses.
original
Really
either,
good.
but you
Right.
know what it is, though?
What?
It's excellent and delivers what it promises to.
And that's where, okay, yes, that's what
What did
pisses
Destiny
you off.
promise?
Exactly
It did
what it
everything
gave.
Destiny promised, it never lived up to.
Because of the hype, because of people's expectations and hype to it.
Exactly. This new Doom had hype, and it actually lived up to it.
No, it didn't.
That's what you're missing. It did.
People were expecting it to be a remake of the original, just with better graphics.
And it is.
Yes, it is, but that is shit. Come up with your own idea. Come up with a better idea instead of remaking somebody else's fucking idea, which is what Destiny actually tried to do.
Original Doom always
To be honest,
been
mate,
better.
it's something we really need these days with all this shit coming out. I'd rather play
know.
something that friggin' brings back good memories and friggin' is good.
I wouldn't. See, I want an actual decent game that is new and original to play that will give me the same feeling as I did back then. And not have to bitch about a game and have to defend a game just because people don't like it. It's a waste of fucking time.
Hey, I'm fine with people liking other games, but I'm just trying to say why I don't, which you can't seem to fucking understand.
No, Matthew, I completely agree with you with the fact that they should never have taken out the storyline. The hype wasn't what it was said to be.
Broke, don't fix it.
Right? Which is exactly what
Like
No Man's Sky.
Memories.
You know,
Yeah,
the
let's not even
hype.
talk about that.
The hype fucked that game up. Because if it wasn't made out to be something it wasn't, it would have been an okay game. I've said this. But the fact that it was made out to be this all-powerful new game, and it wasn't, people were bullshit. Now, with Destiny,
Exactly.
it promised a new way of fighting, new enemies, and new ideas.
It promised more than that. Look at all the old E3 trailers and what it promised. None of that has
This
been
is
brought.
why I don't watch trailers. This is why I don't watch E3, because E3 they put the best
Well,
of the
how do you
best
know
and
what
they
you're
try
gonna
and
get from a
bullshit.
game?
What? How? But out of experience.
Destiny versus Black
Every single
Ops.
time you watch an advert, a trailer, it is giving you a false persona because 9 times out of 10 it is not actual gameplay footage. And when it is pure edited gameplay footage made out to be the best of the best. This is why I tend to look at things before I get them. I go on what I know. I go on previous things that have happened with these type of things and how people are perceiving it. Now, I never did this with No Man's Sky. I watched the trailers.
Destiny
I fell into
has
the hype
better mechanics
and shit
than
like that.
COD.
Right? But let's face it, Call of Duty was pretty much supreme. You compare Call of Duty to Destiny, Destiny's got a hell of a lot better storyline, a hell of a lot better fucking bosses, and a decent storyline. Fair enough, a lot of it was taken out, but if you like to read, it is there. Right? Even online, Destiny beats Call of Duty. Because of the
What
lack
did I
of lag
originally
and
give
shit
Destiny?
like that.
Usually I put down my final verdicts on games in my phone.
You know? This is what I'm
I gave
saying.
it a 5 out of 10. There you go.
And what did you give the newest Call of Duty?
I don't even give them scores because I don't play them.
Right, and this is the difference. If you had played them and you had watched them, you would have seen how
Yeah, because I'd
disappointing.
rather not.
You would see what a relief Destiny actually was compared to that same old shit we've been getting.
It's not a relief though, that's the point. I am
It
sick
was
of that old
when we
shit,
first
and Destiny
came
just
out.
felt like space Call of Duty. Except all with exploration, not.
Okay, yes,
The
it wasn't that
speaker
open.
never tells us what is going on.
You know,
My initial thoughts on... The thing is, my initial thoughts on it were better, but over time it's just deteriorated, right?
and that is very true. That's the same for all of us. Why? Because we got bored of it. Because we'd all played it too much. I was on this every single night for over a year.
Right, here I've got an excellent review of Destiny that came out pretty much not long after it actually released. So this is closer to like blooming when it
Doom
had already come out.
always be
Yeah?
better.
So this was before the taking. I think this was before like the Dark Below and everything.
COD
we'll see.
ruined
Anyway,
Black
get ready.
Ops.
Because I'm gonna play the whole fucking thing. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna quit out of this. Alright. Better sit back and relax and get comfy. This pretty much sums up the frustration of when the game first came out as well. Or like around about like when people had started finishing it and started trying to do raids and that.
But remember, there was also that problem of a lot of people just spending the time in the loot cave, which pissed a lot of people off as well.
Yeah, I know, but that got patched.
Yeah,
I
I know
don't
it
care
did.
about no loot cave.
That's it? What the fuck?
Season pass.
Son of a bitch.
Matthew, this
You
means
done
nothing to us
fucked
and
it
we
up.
can't see it.
Basically, he pulled out the expansion pass of the game and was like, oh, fuck. Wait, this is just the intro.
What the hell happened? Was this intentional?
Hello,
How can
good
Destiny, one of the
danger.
most expensive games of all time, with a whopping $500 million budget, how can it end up missing so many essential elements at release?
Matthew,
If you're one of those
Matthew,
who
this
just
is
play
the
the game
same
for
argument we've
multiplayer-
just been doing, just you've got somebody else saying it instead of you. We know this argument of fucking the
I don't care,
expansion,
I'm
the
playing
lack
it
of
anyway,
data.
even if you don't want to hear
It's
it.
fucking an old argument. This is why I was trying to draw it to an end. I'm not wanting to
thing
bring
is,
somebody in that I can't
Do
argue
you hear
with.
what he says? How can this be in the state it is on release? It still isn't fixed and finished. It's been like almost 3 years since it was released.
And how would you know, Matthew? You never play it.
I've seen enough. I've watched Taken King. I've watched the raid. I've watched the missions they've added. It's just the same old shit.
But you would think
Oryx is
I'm
just
not.
a
I'm
freaking
not
big
even.
Crota.
I'm not even. No, it isn't. It's completely different. You've got. You can't even kill him the same way as you kill Crota. So there you go. Different ways of killing enemies. Weren't you asking for different enemy types? A giant guy who's different. Yeah, different helmet, different lookout, different moveset. Uses other enemies to kill you. That is completely different from a fucking ogre who pops up and uses his head to fire blast ass orbs at you. Which is completely different from a
Just
fucking
another
other.
fucking ogre though. It's a bigger ogre or a bigger knight. Another fucking bigger knight.
They're
You know
the
what I mean? Fucking same old
captains, they're
shit.
the leaders of them. What do you expect them to be? Fucking
Something
disformed
different, for
mutants.
fuck's sake.
Matthew, just, I'm not even going to bother speaking about this anymore with you because I'm fed up with this argument. I agree they shouldn't have taken out the data, but I do not agree with the fact that the enemies aren't different.
I'm playing this anyway. Fuck you.
Shit. How can it end up missing so many essential elements at release? And if you're one of
This-
That's an easy way to solve it. I'll just mute your ass.
What's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. I'm just fed up with the same old argument with Matthew, that's why I've muted him.
Wanna play on Diviny with me?
No.
I'm on PS4 too.
No. I need to get this done
Play
so...
Destiny with Hamza.
No, I've got to get this done solo. To prove to Darth that I can do it solo. If I used to be able to do this, this would just already be done. It's just the fact Matthew's been getting on my tits, which has been distracting me. See if he's stopped yet. Nope, he's still playing the shit. The fuck did that shot come from? Anybody see?
Call of Duty versus Black Ops.
Call of Duty is Black Ops, you dumbass fuck. Yeah, the reason I keep pausing it and going off is because I'm waiting to see if Matthew comes off of this fucking thing yet. Wow. Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's gonna get more hard when you get to the booze. It took me about 10 minutes to beat the Hydra.
I like this place better than it's dead.
I used to be able to do this a lot quicker. I'm just out of practice, that's all. Plus Matthew, I've got to keep checking on him to go and fucking see if he's stopped playing that thing yet. I'll soon just be leaving if he hasn't. That's it, I'm not listening.
Hell.
That's it, I'm not checking to see if Matthew's off of it till I'm past this first section. Because it's distracting me. Oh! See what I mean? Just pure distraction.
I like this place better than it's dead.
Are you done?
Yeah, because you clearly are too immature to be able to listen to what you don't want to hear.
No, it's the fact that I've heard the same argument over and over and over again. I'm fed up of hearing the argument.
No.
Yes,
He'll
and I'm
actually
not.
cover.
No, I don't care, Matthew. I really couldn't care what his thoughts are, or what his opinions are, what anybody's opinions are.
That's most people's opinion, mate.
I don't care.
Including myself.
I'm not most people. Like I say, I'm not speaking about it anymore. It's that simple.
Just how can you say it's a fulfilling game? You know what I mean?
It is, but that's it. I'm not
How?
saying any.
No, how? Come on. Where's the story? Exactly.
You should have played the last week of Iron Banner. You would have got more higher light level.
I wasn't actually going to be playing this anytime soon. That's why I wasn't doing Iron Banner. Alright. Focus time.
How is my microphone picking up people's voices outside?
I don't know.
Can you hear them?
Nope.
Iron Banner is over until Rise of Iron.
Oh well, I don't care about Iron Banner anyway.
Pretty sure the Rise of Iron's gonna do some kind of like Iron Banner shit, I don't know.
Yeah, it will. It's meant to be like the Rise of the Guardians, so we're going like back in time. Stupid. Well, it might actually give us some content and an idea what the fuck's going on.
Fucking hope so. You know, they keep referencing things that have happened in the past, but we never fucking get clarity on fucking what exactly happened.
Exactly. That is
Hence why there's no fucking story.
Me. Yes, Matthew, we admit this. The content has been taken out. There's no point to drag it out. But, you know. You know what my biggest problem is, Matthew? I don't know what you expect from my game.
Do you have Zen Meteor?
No, I don't.
I expect the game to fulfill on what it's promised, and it promised to fucking restore.
What did it promise then, Matthew?
It promised immersive story. Probably some of the. It promised to be one of the greatest sci-fi stories ever. It literally said that and advertised it as such.
Okay.
A grand scale friggin' like sci-fi epic. It's not.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a sci-fi. It's a sci-fi grind.
Okay, so what? So
Telesto Year 2 or Monte Carlo Year 2.
And that's it. That's it. There's nothing more to be said.
Customize them in Rise of Iron.
So.
No. So that's it.
No.
Well, no. What else can you say? That's what they promised.
Yes.
Like, that's not what we got. So here we go. That's it.
But at the same time, if that's your only bitch about is the fact that they never delivered on what they promised, which 90% of games do in adverts. You know, that's why they're called adverts, and that's why they say this game does not represent.
That's why I don't bother them with them. But what hurts me even more is the fact that it's Bungie. You know, it's Bungie, man.
Oh, who gives a fuck about Bungie? You know, this is why I
did.
Dude,
I never paid
Star
attention
Wars
to any name
Battlefront.
titles of any companies ever. Ever.
But the thing is,
I didn't even know fucking until I started speaking
that's
to
how
you.
most people pick out their favorites, though. They follow a gaming company that creates really good stuff usually.
But eventually,
like
yes, they'll do one or two good games, then they'll hire new people, then they'll bring new people
Bungie
in.
didn't just do good games. Bungie did fantastic
No, they
games.
never. They did fucking Halo.
Yes, they
Halo
did.
was shit.
Yes, Halo was revolutionary.
Halo was fuck all. I hate people who say that.
That shit is fake, but if you like it, have fun with it.
You know, it was absolute bullshit. Halo was crap. Halo did nothing. It was another first-person shooter. Halo is bollocks.
To be honest, Halo was revolutionary, but I wouldn't say
What
it's
was revolutionary about Halo?
What do you? It was the first of its kind. You've
Are
never seen a
you
sci-fi
done
game that had
Star
told a
Wars
story
is
like that
shit?
ever.
Yes,
the story
you had.
was brilliant.
The story was
story
shit.
is-
No story
The story was
mode.
brilliant, and it was far better than Destiny.
Bullshit, man. I fucking hate Halo with a passion. You know, everybody was like, Halo this, Halo that. I'm like, Halo's
'Cause it's
fucking,
better than friggin'
like,
Destiny.
crap. You know, like, fucking... Okay, Gears of War, it was a good game. I'll give it that. It had some pretty cool things you could do in it. But
Gears of War was an awesome game.
fucking Halo, there was nothing new
The first
about
one,
it.
yeah.
All it did was,
First and second one.
you know, there was nothing in Halo. You had a fucking communique person that you spoke to. Okay, Snake did that years
Halo
ago.
4 was good, but Halo 5 was fun.
You're breaking up like mad, yeah.
You know, like, somebody just went there, Halo 4
I
was
have
fun, Halo 5.
Halo 5.
Now, that's talking about regenerating the same shit
'Cause
over and over
Halo
because you
is
can't
on
come up with another
Xbox
game.
One.
Halo 5 was probably marginally large.
Now, you've got to admit,
disappointment.
Destiny is completely different from Halo. The way that the cosmetics of the fighting, the enemies
I
in
meant
it,
Halo 4.
I would kind of say so.
right? So if that's not an original idea, when
No,
they've
it's not
already
original
done
'cause
a
it's
similar...
It's not original because it's basically Mass Effect, except done much worse. Destiny is Mass Effect, except Mass Effect's actually good.
See, I have never
Destiny's
played
not
Mass
original.
Effect.
Exactly.
Matthew Wright, Halo
Mass Effect
not
is
crap,
amazing,
it's
probably
awesome.
one of the
Halo
greatest
is
sci-fi
shit.
series ever made. Yeah, don't say Halo's like fantastic or anything. It's good, but it's not like great or anything.
Why can't I get past this first section now when I did it so
Well, yeah.
easily last time?
Hi.
Destiny wishes it was as good as Mass Effect, man.
Matthew, just stop,
'Cause it
man. I'm
basically
fed
is.
up with this argument. I'm just going to leave soon. If every single time I play this game, you're just going to bitch.
Because you always say, "Oh, well, why don't you like it?"
Yeah,
No,
no,
I
lot
know
of
why you
Halo
like it,
is
but
in
if you
Destiny.
look at it, it's just the fact of a shooting game when you're not wanting a story or anything like that, and you're just wanting to go about killing some shit.
Well, that's the point. People do want a story from it. I
Yes,
don't know why
they...
you don't, because even though it was promised to be that.
No, I do want a story from it, Matthew. I just didn't expect a decent story from
Get
it. That's the difference.
But
Do
why
get
didn't
a
you?
team.
It was
Because I knew
Like-
from previous games such as Halo, such as Gears of War, such as fucking Call of Duty, you
that's
aren't
not
going to
the
get
point,
a
the way they
decent
advertise
storyline.
it.
And this is why I don't believe advertisements. Now you're getting my drift. I fucking began to believe fucking maybe,
Well, then what about times where good games do come around? And they're really
why
good.
do you
Guess
think
what?
I
You-
buy every game that I can? And every so often,
you
yes,
don't,
I
though.
miss out in some games. Don't
The
interrupt
thing
me,
is,
there's just
you don't
been
just
rude.
miss out on some, you miss out on a lot of good games, and that's the unfortunate thing. I've mentioned so many good games tonight, and you've never even heard of them.
Like
You've never
what?
played Mass Effect.
Mass Effect, no, I haven't played it, but I've heard of it. I know of it, but it wasn't a decent game when it first came out.
Oh, it was. The
It had a
first one was
small
pretty
cult
damn good,
following.
but then- yeah, the first one was to be honest, quite small.
And
Then
at
when
the
second
time,
one
I
came
didn't
out,
have the
And
cash.
Which is, by the way, the best in the
GPS
series.
for
It was
you
just
need my
insane.
help.
Right, I don't need your fucking
The
help.
third
It's
one
just the fact
had
that
a-
I haven't played this and I'm
Is
getting distracted by a
Gambit
fucker
your
in my ear
favorite Pokemon?
The third one was very disappointing.
who won't shut the fuck up
very
about
disappointing.
bullshit.
The third
You
one
know,
was very
but Matthew,
disappointing, the ending. But
This is the
like,
thing. If
the-
you
the
know I
rest of it
haven't
was
played the
fantastic.
first, Matthew, you know for a fact if I haven't played the first one, I haven't played any of the other ones in the series.
We should go back and play the. You should try and play the first one, man. They're releasing it remastered soon.
Yes, I'm going to.
It's-
This is
that's
what
your
I've
chance.
already said. But I ain't going back to an old console. For some reason, I'm just not in the mood. I'm going to leave. You're pissing me off. Everything's just... I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm done with you. I'm done with fucking everything, Matthew.